You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for our Black and White Sports. We've got breaking news in here involving Deshaun Watson. 20 of the 24 plaintiffs have settled, agreed to a settlement with Deshaun Watson. There's a lot of reasons that somebody would agree to a settlement, and I'm talking about from Deshaun Watson's side. Two of them would be time and money that I can think of right off the bat. Tony Busby. Let's do this. This is Michael David Smith over at PFT. Most of the women suing Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson have agreed to a settlement. Tony Busby, the attorney representing 24 female massage therapists who say Watson engaged in inappropriate conduct during their sessions, announced today that 20 of his clients have settled. Quote, "Today, I announced that all cases against Deshaun Watson, with the exception of 4, have settled," Busby said in a statement. "We are working through the paperwork related to those settlements. Once we have done so, those particular cases will be dismissed. The terms and amounts of the settlements are confidential. I'm sure they'll start coming out. We won't comment further on the settlements or those cases. Settling the cases is a significant step for Watson as he attempts to resume his NFL career, but in no way means he won't be suspended by the NFL. What's beneficial for Watson is that the terms of the settlements will be confidential. Keep that in mind, making it more likely that Watson can stem the flow of negative information that has done significant damage to his reputation. But until all 24 are settled, Watson remains in jeopardy, and Busby indicated that the first plaintiff, Ashley Solis, and 3 other plaintiffs are continuing to move forward. Ashley Solis is one of the heroes of this story. Her case has not settled. Thus, her story and that of 3 other brave women will continue. I look forward to trying these cases in due course, consistent with other docket obligations in the court schedule, Busby said. The NFL's investigation of potential violations of the league personal conduct policy is ongoing. Now, first takeaway, just because these cases settled does not mean he's off the hook with the NFL, not by a long shot, because one could contend an innocent man doesn't settle. Okay, right? I did nothing wrong. I'm fighting this to the bitter end. Didn't we hear all of that crap coming out of Watson? Not to mention sort of a lack of remorse in all of this, in my opinion. There's another angle to this, too. Look, there's a lot of women and a lot of women's names that could potentially come out, and a lot of things that could be embarrassing for the plaintiff, okay? This wasn't going to be without embarrassment for them once this thing started going to trial. And these women may have said, look, I don't know if I can handle the embarrassment of that, so I'm going to go ahead and settle, because there's a lot coming out of that. The other thing, and this was brought up right here, Deshaun Watson doesn't want a lot of these gory details out. In other words, when they settled, you can't say anything. Okay? So he's trying to keep the gory details, of which we've heard some, and I mean, what we've heard's been just flat nasty. The gory details from coming out, being made public. Now, there was a lot of things going on here, all right? Word has it the NFL, or at least the rumor out there was, yeah, the NFL kind of wanted him to settle, but the NFL was also going to look at settlements as being possibly a partial admission of guilt, okay? Not coming out and saying, hey, I'm guilty, blah, 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 but the NFL, too, is going to sit back and go, why'd you settle if you're, if you've got nothing to hide, if you're totally innocent, blah, 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 blah. That will be weighed into his punishment from the NFL. That's just a fact here, okay? Look, there's a lot of reasons on both sides that parties would settle this case. And most civil lawsuits end in settlement. Almost all of them, okay? Almost all of them. And it's very interesting that 4 women said, no, we're going through with this. So I don't know what that's about. I wonder if they feel like his one true punishment in all of this is for everything to come out. At least what they have to say about the events between them and Deshaun Watson. So, while he's in a better position, he is in no way out of the woods, especially if he's got 4 women willing to stay the course on this. I would be on the lookout now, maybe. I mean, who knows? There could still be other lawsuits that will pop up. That's a fact. Other lawsuits can still come through. I would be on the lookout for maybe some entry-level disciplinary action from the NFL. I don't know about that. I don't know if the NFL called Watson and said, are you sure you don't want to settle any of these cases? We don't know if the NFL might have done a, look, 1 year if you settle, 2 years if you don't. Okay? I mean, there's a lot of things that gets talked about behind the scenes, floated out there. You just don't know. All right? Because the fact is, the longer this draws on in court, the uglier it gets for 3 entities. Deshaun Watson, the Cleveland Browns, ugh, but the NFL looks terrible as well. And the NFL on a daily basis will have a franchise quarterback going in and out of a courtroom in a trial that's going to be very, very public if these 4 women maintain and hold on and decide that's where we're going, is to trial. Interesting. Wow, big news. 20 of 24 have settled. A lot of people will say, oh, well, they were just out for some money. No, I don't think these women would have taken this as far as they did. Some of them, things getting very ugly, very public. Look, Watson may be completely innocent. But I'm just going to tell you, visually, perceptually, the shit looked bad. All right? Plain and simple. He looked bad. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.